Up first today, Georgia produces 49% of the nation's peanuts. The state's ability to market that size crop would suffer without yearly promotion, education, and especially research projects, all paid for by an assessment on growers. The Monitor's Rick Treptow reports the state's growers will soon have a chance to vote on the future of those self-funded efforts.
This is kind of a forum, I would call it, where we get ideas, and we always encourage farmers to come to receive some ideas and get to thinking about, get their wheels turning as they plan for this year's crop.
As the Research Committee Chairman of the Georgia Peanut Commission, Donald Chase and the whole commission spent their annual research report day in southwest Georgia in Tifton. They were looking at funding requests from University of Georgia and USDA scientists. For instance, the 5 new peanut varieties recommended for planting this year will still need attention by all the peanut researchers.
We want to look at it through irrigated, non-irrigated, how they respond to row patterns, seeding rate, planting date. Main thing is we want to help develop a program that provides the highest yielding grade in combination with the highest economic return so that our growers put more money in their pocket. That's the whole bottom line.
And determining when peanuts in a whole field are mature is not an exact science.
A farmer might think, well, it doesn't matter, but if we can somehow raise the accuracy of maturity for the entire crop in Georgia, then the crop in Georgia becomes that much better marketable, has a better flavor, all those characteristics that a good, fully mature crop give us.
An official with the National Center for Peanut Competitiveness says peanut yields were good at harvest in 2010. The farmers made more money. There is already competition for cropland for this season.
Those prices for peanuts right now are not satisfactory compared to what they get for the other crops and be able to cash flow and help improve their economic viability of their operations.
There was also a meeting on whether the $2 per ton assessment growers pay should be increased.
Since Georgia produces more peanuts than any other state in the nation, the Georgia Peanut Commission must share the good news about peanuts in Georgia. While I cannot say that all of my investments have had a positive return, I truly expect the return on investment of my Georgia Peanut Commission assessment to be positive.
Everything here was on record. Any grower for or against the $1 per ton increase to $3 per ton could have spoken.
What our financial situation is with the state has to have a balanced budget. Cuts have to be made. And it's not going to be beneficial a lot of times to the research that goes on at the University of Georgia.
The yields have gone from hauling the entire farm crop off in the back of a pickup truck to 5,000-pound yields that we're enjoying today.
Other growers like Tim Birch, a commission member and a 4th-generation farmer, said he was at a meeting of nut and tree growers and was congratulated by an Oregon hazelnut grower for his state's having a peanut research program.
He had tried to do the same thing in Oregon to come up with a checkoff program for hazelnut and had been unsuccessful. And they're having a problem with blight in their trees. And naturally, with any tree crop, it takes so long to reestablish, and he sees it as something that's going to threaten the future of hazelnuts in Oregon because they don't have research money. I had never thought about how important it was to us because I've always had it.
The next day at the Commission's regular monthly meeting, they voted to let the producers have a referendum. It'll take place from March the 15th to April the 15th. I'm Rick Treptow for the Georgia Farm Monitor.